Employment lawyers are contract lawyers. That's what we do. Anytime you work for someone as an independent contractor, or anytime you work for someone as an employee, you have essentially entered into a contract where you have promised to perform services in return for certain compensation and benefits. You really cannot separate employment law from contract law. They're really one and the same. There are, however, differences between employment contracts and normal contracts. In Oregon, an employer can fire you for any reason that's not illegal. In normal contracts, however, there would always be what's called an implied duty of good faith and fair dealing, which requires both parties to the contract to act fairly. That implied duty really doesn't apply in at-will employment in Oregon. And as a result of that, if your employer wants to fire you for any reason that's not illegal, even if it's not fair, your employer likely can. Further, if your employer doesn't pay you what your employer agreed to pay you, such as your wages, bonus, commission, severance, then you could sue the employer not only under a breach of contract, but also under ORS 652-150, which is the Oregon wage statute. And this is a super neat statute because it allows you to, in some cases, get 30 days of additional pay. For example, your employer owes you 1 day of pay, but refuses to pay you. Now, in some circumstances, if you sue your employer, you could obtain not only your 1 day that your employer owed you, but also 30 additional days of damages.